The nature of work is changing, and by 2020, we will continue to see shifts in how people work and how the workplace needs to change to provide engaging office environments. Hi, I'm Ted Heisler with Ware Malcomb, and I'm going to be guiding you through our submittal for the NAIOP Office of the Future. We are students of the workplace, and just to make sure that we are not biased, we started the process with an interactive focus group centered around the Office of the Future. We invited a broad range of professionals surrounding the workplace, some that work for corporate America, some experts in furniture solutions, people who help companies set metrics engaging readiness for change, along with representatives from our own team. In trying to solve the problem of the future, we first looked at what do we know now and extrapolated what the future might look like. We studied trends and realized that the next generation of workspace needs to be more engaging, providing a variety of workplace settings, be a health and well-being related space. So what does that look like in a floor plan, and how do we articulate that? We envision multiple work zones for each type of work that the engaged worker requires. The workplace being more natural, with materials and finishes focused on well-being. The key component to any space need to include the following. Number one, making an even more sustainable interior with built-in flexibility for decades of the building's life. Number two, multiple workplace settings to maximize employee engagement and provide an appropriate workplace setting. Number three, envision a building focused on health and well-being to enhance the lifestyles of a very tech-savvy connected worker. And number four, an environment focused on connecting employees and facilitating the culture of the business. Although we don't yet know what new materials will be out there, we do think that nanotechnology will play an important part in providing solutions that do more than just limit off-gassing. Between technology and bio-nanotechnology, we do think that there will be a next generation of materials that allows an enhanced environment. Perhaps some will help reduce even low amounts of EMF, and others that will help bring more oxygen into the space. What we do know is there is a growing awareness that in our fragile work environment, we need to improve it to improve our overall health and well-being. The next generation of worker will demand it. The interior offices will provide flexibility, and that is a key to how this space is planned. Flexibility for the worker and flexibility for the work environment. The average worker needs to be able to have privacy during some part of the day, interaction with their team or supervisor, space to take a break and refresh, and space to gather for productive meetings using technology. We also decided to illustrate 2 floors so that you would see all the amenity space, such as a hotel, daycare, restaurants, etc. A more amenity-rich environment is critical to the next workplace. To save time and energy. The 2-story volume provides a connecting point for staff to feel like they are truly one company. The interior offices will provide flexibility with some core walls that remain for the bulk of the building's life, but flexible, retractable walls that can be concealed in the ceiling cavity if larger spaces are required. In our current age, where we are just discovering what engagement looks like in the workplace, by 2020, we're hopeful that spaces like ours will help pave the way for creating sustainable, healthy, flexible office environments.